It's way too comfy. This bed is so comfortable. It's so warm. Got blankets, sleeping bag. I'm so cozy. I don't want to get up. I left Dubbo this morning en route to Newcastle. What's going on here? Oh, I was looking at the thing on the screen where it like tells you where it's focused, and I thought it was a hair. Anyway, so I left Dubbo on my way to Newcastle, and I was going down the Golden Highway, and I was like, man, this is so boring. And for me, I was like, nah, because this is about a 4.5 hour drive, and I was like, nah, I'm not spending another 150, 200 Ks on this highway. So I've pulled off in Joondrew. I don't know where I am. Anyway, so I've pulled off, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to Newcastle anymore because I can't be bothered. So now I'm going to Tamworth, and it looks like it'd be a more interesting drive. So that's what I'm going to do. Not gonna lie, today wasn't the greatest day. Driving was fine. I drove from Dubbo to Tamworth. I started driving to Newcastle. Wait, I already talked about this. So I drove to Tamworth, and when I got there, it was a nice place. I looked around, but I got there at like 1 o'clock today, and I sort of got out the car because I'd been driving for ages, so had a stretch, walked around, nice. And then when I got back into the car, it was about 2:30 or 3 o'clock. It's about 3 o'clock. I was like, okay, everywhere here is paid parking. There's not a lot of public space where I can stay for the night. So I went on Wikicamps to have a look, and there was plenty of rest stops around where you can stay the night completely legally, and like it's fine. But it's not really ideal when you're a solo female camper to just be at a rest stop on your own. So I searched a little further afield, and I found a place in Wollomombi. I'm gonna assume that's the right way to say it. And there's a general store here with a free camping area next to it, and so this is a lot safer. It did take 2 hours to get here from Tamworth, so I got here just after 5. And I'm just tired today. The driving was completely fine, but now that I've stopped driving, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. And when I was in Tamworth, I felt very rushed, and it was a place that I did want to have a look around and relax for a while. But like I said, I got there at 1 or after 1 o'clock, and kind of had to find somewhere to go because I need to be at my campsite by 4, 5 o'clock, because then it gets dark, and I don't want to be driving in the dark when there's like wildlife on the roads, and it just doesn't feel super great to be pulling up to where you're sleeping for the night when it's dark. When I was at Cobargo Hotel, that was fine because I was at a pub, car park, campground thing. Like, it was lively, and yeah, that was fine. But here, when I'm in the middle of regional New South Wales, I want to be where I'm going whilst it's still light. So that is why I decided to drive 2 hours from where I was. And so yeah, when I was in Tamworth, I went on a tangent there. When I was in Tamworth, I wanted to have a look around. It was a nice town, shops, I could sort of reset a little bit, have a nice day. It was very warm outside. And but no, I had to rush off, so I sat in my car and I was looking on Wikicamps for where I could go, and I always have these moments where I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry, but it's always sarcastic, and I never cry. Like, I just don't cry very often. So yeah, I was sitting there and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cry, and I did. That sounds so dumb when I'm saying it out loud, but it's just abnormal for me to be like that. And I had really no reason to, because when I was walking around Tamworth, I just felt like an outsider. Like I wasn't meant to be there, like I was out of place, and I don't know, it just felt weird. It's weird to be in a bustling, lively town when you're all alone. It's cool and, you know, fun to be an observer, and I like being solo, but it was kind of weird. Maybe I just was in a bad mood today. I have been so happy camping in the car. Like, it's so comfy and the setup's great, so I don't feel inconvenienced. Yeah, I'm showering in these like random shower blocks, but they're hot showers and they're free, and I feel totally fine like roughing it or whatever. And when I was reading about this place that I'm at now, this general store with the campground, I was reading all the reviews on Wiki Camps and everyone's saying how lovely the people are and how you must stop here, and I don't know, I think that's what made me emotional. It's like, this sounds like such a homely place, and that's where I need to be, and I just got sad. I don't know, it was very strange. I don't know how to describe it, but maybe none of this makes any sense, and maybe I'll edit it all out. But in saying that, I'm still very happy. It's been almost a week, so I left on Tuesday, it's now Monday. So it's been pretty much a week on the road, and I'm loving it. It's heaps of fun, and just driving, chilling out, doing my own thing. It's really great. I drove 5.5 or nearly 6 hours today, so I'm a little sleepy. The good thing is I don't get tired while I'm driving. I'm completely safely alert when I'm driving. That's all I have to say. I've been filming for 7 minutes. Oh my god. How do I talk so much? Gotta go.